Alright, so I'm going to be responding to Jocelyn. So where to begin? So she stated that innocent people with DNA testing, we can find out who's innocent, who's not, like so that they don't get killed. But if we get rid of the death penalty, they won't be killed. Moving on, she also mentioned that newer technologies, like yes, there have been botched lethal injections, like we said, including like spasms, coughing, so they aren't painless, including the open leg wound that they had to do that I referred to earlier. Roman mentioned that there are newer technologies like nitrogen, but when he was saying his claim, he said that they used it on animals. So does that mean that the criminals, are they animals too? Are we putting them that low? Also, if we keep changing our methods of execution, non-standardized methods of execution lead to an inconsistent outcome and maybe even an increased rise of botched execution since we're switching them back and forth so often. Jocelyn also said that if we do expand our prison systems, they would be on toxic lands. In our solvency claim, we didn't say that we were going to expand. We were focusing on fixing prisons conditions using the 10-point plans, which collect and use, which are humane and cost-effective uses of prisons. They reduce sentence lengths and ensure consistent sentencing practices, not expanding on toxic lands. But even if we expanded on lands, they don't have to be toxic, but they don't have to be super nice. Remember that these are criminals. You know, if there's a murderous that she mentioned before that killed 33 young men and boys. Do we want them to be running around in lush fields of flowers? Like, it's not that important. I don't think so. If it's a beautiful land or not. And another thing that Roman and Jocelyn brought up was that they argued that that they want to keep the death penalty, but they also said that life in prison is worse than the death penalty. So wouldn't that be the better punishment? So yeah, going back to our 10-step programs, that would be accomplished by abolishing the death penalty, because we would finally have the funds to pursue it. People would get the life in prison, which they claimed was worse than death. So that's why we should abolish the death penalty. Thank you.
Yes, now goes to